We're going to start with Raffles. Go in your bed with your towel roll on the mat. So rolling it up and placing it down the mat so it's going between your shoulder blades. Raffles, go in your bed. In your bed. Oh dear. So your head is off, your knees are bent, feet on the mat. And if you can, sorry, dog, get in your bed. In your bed. So if you can, you'll cactus your arms so the elbows are at shoulder height. But if you feel like your elbows are just dangling in mid-air, then you can just bring your hands wherever feels comfortable. Try to open the chest. Just stretch the spine a little. And you can straighten your legs if you want to. It just deepens the pose a little, or knock the knees together, feet apart. Okay, and roll to the side, coming off your towel roll. And then sitting on it with your hips to the front edge. So you'll tilt your hips forward, then take both your legs to the right, and you're putting the top shin in the arch, the instep of the bottom foot. And then both hands are coming to the left thigh. Lift up your chest, relax your shoulders. Just draw, so gently pulling with your hands, turning to look over the left shoulder. And then start to draw your ear towards the right shoulder. And just feeling, move your chin up and down, maybe side to side a little, just feeling into the neck there. Okay, and coming back to center, bring your legs to the opposite side. We call this mermaid, like you're sitting on a rock. Okay, so the top shin is resting in the instep of the bottom foot. Both hands to the right thigh, sit up. Revolve to look behind you, but keep the shoulders dropping away. And then rolling your ear towards the left shoulder. And again, just drawing, just moving the chin in any which way until you feel the point where you go, oh gosh, that's where I need to spend a bit of time. Feel that length in the side of the neck, drawing the shoulder down. This little pull on the hands on your thigh, giving a bit of traction. Okay, and then coming back to center and come to stand. Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salute A. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step back to plank. On your tiptoes, lowering chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take 3 breaths. Walk your dog a little, feel through the backs of the calves. And inhaling up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Come forward to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do this again, but this time we're going to be lunging. So follow me. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold. Come to your fingertips. Take the right foot back. Runner's lunge. Left knee over left ankle. Lift up through the back thigh and then sink the hips. Reach the chest forward. Drop the right knee down, flatten the foot. Enjeuné, low lunge. So making sure the right knee is way behind the hip. Reach your arms up. Sink the hips. And then draw the shoulder blades down your back. Upper back curl, look up between your thumbs. Exhale, palms down. Tuck the right toes under. Step back to down dog. Roll into plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, bring the right leg up, 3-legged dog. Roll the right thigh internally so the knee points down. Lower the left heel. Roll into plank, right knee to nose. Place the right foot between your hands. Runner's lunge. Step the left foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Palms together. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Palms together. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Come to your fingertips. Take the left foot back. Runner's lunge. So feel the action of the back thigh. Trying not to bend. I mean, if you need to bend the back knee, that's fine. But if you can lift up so the back leg is straight. Then sink your hips. So engage that back quad. Then drop the left knee. Flatten the foot. Anjaneyasana. Arms go up. Draw the shoulder blades down. Upper back curl. Just sinking the hips. Feeling this, the core really engaged, but feeling the stretch through the front of the hip flexor there on the left thigh. Exhale. Palms down, tuck the left toes under, step the right foot back, roll forward into plank, lower, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, cobra, exhale to down dog. Take 3 breaths. Inhaling, coming forward. Oh, sorry, forgot. Left foot forward. Runner's lunge. Step the right foot forward and fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. So standing in mountain, inhale, lift your left leg. Step the left foot back into warrior one. So that's the back foot, heel down, foot at 45-degree angle. Hips revolve to the front of the mat, sink through your right knee. So feet are hip distance apart. Feel that internal rotation of the back of the leg. Bring your arms up. And look up. And then inhaling, hands to hips. Exhale, revolve onto the ball of the back foot. So now you're further internally rotating that thigh. Bring your arms up, crescent lunge. Draw the shoulder blades down your back, stabilizing the shoulder girdle. Looking up between your hands. Squeeze the thighs to the midline, lift up through that back thigh. Twist. Take the right arm back, left arm forward. Then keep squeezing. You'll feel like the outer hips squeeze, lift up through the pelvic floor. Relax your shoulders. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other. And then exhale, palms down. Step back, roll into plank, pause. The breath coming even, squeeze the shins and thighs to the midline, puffing out between the shoulder blades. Extending through the crown of the head, lift your hips into down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift the right leg, step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward, and then coming up to stand, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. So other side, you're going to inhale, lift the right leg. Do it from the other side. Lift the right leg, step back into warrior one. So the feet are hip distance apart, the right toes pointing slightly forward. Hips level to the front of the mat. Bend through the left knee. Feel how strong that is through the back leg. So you need to lift up through the thigh, sink the hips, pushing through the back heel. Hips revolve to the front of the mat. Bring your arms up. You can have James Bond fingers if it helps to keep the arms straight. Draw the shoulders down, look up. So feel this, the front body, almost like you're knitting the front of the ribs towards each other. So you're not allowing the chest to pop open, strong through the core. Okay, then exhale, hands to hips, swivel onto the ball of the right foot. Come into high lunge, so the internal rotation of that thigh, lift up through the thigh, sink the left knee over the left ankle, bring your arms up. Shoulder blades down your back, upper back curl, so lifting the chest, squeezing the core. Inhale, and then exhale, twist. Take the left arm back, right arm forward. Squeeze the thighs to the midline, draw the shoulder blades down and towards each other. I'm sorry, looking over your backhand. Exhale, palms down. Stepping back, roll into plank, pause. So feel that alignment, almost lift your hips, squeeze your hips slightly and then level, puffing out between the shoulder blades, really pressing through the palms, pushing the ground away. And then inhale, lift your hips, lift up the left leg, lower the right heel, left knee to nose, foot between your hands, step the right foot forward, and then coming up steadily, palms together, exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, I call this next one, this is Anna's pose. So for golfers, it's really good for the the outer hips, work through a twist. So we're going to stand, inhale, lift the left knee up, step the left foot back into triangle pose, Trikonasana. So the left foot parallel to the back of the mat, right foot points forward. Lift up through your thighs. Take your arms wide. Sorry, it's twisted triangle, sorry. So the back foot, feet are hip distance apart, the back toes are pointing 45-degree angle, then straighten the arms, the legs. Geez, I'm all over the place today. And then hips level to the front of the mat. So you're drawing this right thigh back up into the hip socket, rolling the left side of the hips forward. Scissoring the legs towards each other, lifting up through the chest, the core. And then hands to hips. Keep that squeeze on the thighs, lifting up through the kneecaps. Inhale, lift the left arm up. And then exhale. You're going to reach the left hand, the back of the left hand to the outside of the shin. Press the big toes down. And then start to revolve. So squeezing the thighs to the midline. Release the right hand up. You can keep it on your hip if this is too difficult, but really squeeze the thigh. Lift up through the thighs, squeeze the legs towards each other. Revolving up. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale. Coming up. Bend the front knee. Step to the front of the mat. Other side. Inhale, lift, lifting the right knee up. Step back into triangle, right leg goes back. So right toes pointing slightly forward, feet hip distance apart to help with balance. Lift up through the thighs. Drawing the left hip back, the right side of the hip forward. Squeeze the thighs to the midline. Bring your hands to your hips. So driving through that back heel. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale. So feeling that tilt of the pelvis, draw up through the left thigh, keep the hips level, reaching the back of the right hand to the outside edge of the left shin, but press the big toe down on the front foot, so you're not rolling out onto the edge of that foot. Left hand stays on the hip, but start to revolve. Squeeze the thighs to the midline, keep the hips coming to the front. If you can, you're going to release the left arm up. Look up at that hand or just look to the side, but keep the shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze your thighs, inhale, coming up, hands to hips, bend the left knee, step to the front of the mat. Whew. Give the legs a shake. Happy for time. Okay, come to sit. And lying back. Cross the right leg over the left, but squeeze the knees together. Then lift your hips towards the left. Take your arms wide, palms down. Squeeze the thighs into each other and roll the knees down to the right. Look over to the left. So keep that squeeze on the thighs, opening open through the hips. Inhale, lift the knees back up, uncross, cross left over right, lift the hips slightly to the right, a couple of inches, drop the knees to the left, look over to the right. So we're trying to ground the shoulders, not just flop over to the left. So if your knees are sticking up in the air, not such an issue, just trying to feel that stretch. through the hips, the side body. Inhale, lift the knees up. Uncross, hug your knees to your chest. A few little rocks and rolls of the knees to massage the lower back. And then cross at the ankles, start to rock to sit. Hands on your thighs, close your eyes. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center, lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste. Thank you, friends. And